make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hello, this is Libby from libbystamps.com, and I'm just here to show you today how to make this little box that I featured on my blog on Monday with the it fits the Celebration Twisty Treats bag, and that's what I had on Monday. Mr. Cadbury's must have known I needed these colours today because they go nicely with that Happy Watercolour, the Watercolour Wonder, sorry, DSP. So anyway, without too much more detail, I'll get stuck into how you make this box. So you'll start off by needing a piece of card that is 18 centimetres, and yes, I'm doing it in metric today. 18 centimetres by 18 centimetres, so it's a square. So you can see there that I've got the 18 centimetres. Alright, and then you're going to come across and you're going to score at 5 centimetres on each side, and I'm just using my trimmer here today. So 5 centimetres on each side, and then we're going to cut our little box up. Don't throw away the rest of the sheet of card because you'll need that again for some other bits. Actually, we might just do that now. So you'll need a piece that is 8 centimetres. So I've got my 8 centimetres there by 7 centimetres, and you're going to score that at 3.5 centimetres. Alright, before we put that away, we need 2 pieces of DSP that measures 8 centimetres. So I've got my 8 centimetres by 16 centimetres. So you need 2 of those. And you need another piece that is 8 centimetres by 7 centimetres, and you're going to score that at 3.5. Alright, and then that's all we need our trimmer for, so I'll put that to one side so you can see what else I'm doing. Alright, now we're going to score and burnish, or fold and burnish, all these pieces that we've just done. This up here. Alright, so we're folding on all the 5 centimetre lines that we made and burnishing them. Right, so just very quickly. And the last one. Alright, now we need, before we go any further with that, we'll get our little piece of 7 by 8 card, and we've got our piece of DSP that's the same side, and I'm just going to fold that. Alright, we're going to use Mr. Tombow glue again because it's not only easy, it's also economical. And we're just going to put a little line right around the edge. So, and then I just put a few bits in the middle. And we're going to adhere our DSP to that. You can butt it right up to the edge. And I'm doing it now so it's got a nice amount of time to dry before we use our scallop tag punch on it. Alright, so I'm going to put that to one side. Alright, now with our 18 centimetre piece, I'm going to cut up the score lines to the middle of the box on two sides. So the light's not very good today because it's raining here. Alright, we've done that. Okay, now with our tombow again, I'm just going to do a bit of tombow on these corner squares and try and take it as close to the corner as you can. And I'm going to do that again on this side. Just going to do two sides at a time today and see how that goes. Alright, and a bit in the middle, and then we're going to put our part of our box together, fold the flaps in and hold them up together. So fold them in and hold them together. They only need 5 to 10 seconds or so just to adhere. And as I've said before, the tombow is great because it's a bit forgiving if you make a mistake on it. It gives you a little bit of time to wriggle around and get it right. Alright, so I'm just going to put some glue on the other corners if it wants to come out. Sometimes it just needs a bit of a shake. Alright, so these boxes are so easy. Fold in the flaps and inside and hold them together for a few seconds. Alright, you can, if you want to, make a divider for inside the box, and you'd need a piece that would be at least 8 centimetres wide, and you could determine the height. I'd add 1 centimetre either side, so that would make it 10 centimetres, and score at 1 centimetre on each side so that you've got something to adhere it to the edge of the box. Alright, I'm going to bring in our pieces of DSP now, and all we're going to do is put some tombow again on and try and do it right up to the edges. And we're just going to adhere a piece of DSP, sprinkle it around a bit to each side. It's not being very cooperative today, my tombow, unfortunately. Sometimes it gets a bit of a seal on the top, makes it a bit hard to come out. Alright, and the second piece of DSP on the front there. Just hold it for a few seconds. Alright, now this piece that I adhered the DSP to the card to earlier, we're going to get our scallop tag topper punch. It. Alright, now we've got the fold going across here, so we're going to wriggle it into our punch. I hope you can see that, and try and judge it so it's about equidistant on each side. You're going to have to wriggle it a bit because it's a bit wider than the punch. Alright, you're just going to push till you get all the way through. Check that you've got it about equidistant, and then punch down Now you'll get a bit of resistance because you've got card and DSP, but that's alright, that'll come out. Alright, now on these edges here, all I do is from the crease line, so you can see here from the crease line, I'm just going to make a bit of a rounded cut. You can make it up as you go along, and that just finishes off the edge. So then I just don't really fold, I just hold, so I'm not really getting a crease in it, and around I go again. So then that's my topper. Now a bit of glue on here, maybe it's time for a new tombow. Alright, and just choose a side, any side, and glue down so that the fold is at the top of the DSP. Alright, so you can see it there on that side like that. Alright, so I'm just going to get my paper piercer. And fold the top over on the fold so that it's on the top of the other piece of paper. This is how we make our box, and I'm just going to put a hole in there about the middle. Alright, and then I'm just going to put a candy dot in, as you can see I did on this one, and leave it a bit loose so that it's got room to room for you to wriggle around and close the box. Alright, just one other thing before I finish today's video. I just want to show you how I get the leaves on these petite petal flowers. And all I did for down the bottom was I formed a belly band with the Island Indigo ribbon, and then made a bow and adhered it all with glue dots. Alright, to get these flowers, I'm just going to show you with one today. Punch out one in the Island Indigo, and here's one I've already got punched out in the Gumball Green. So I've got those two there. Okay, and then I get my, I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of the Island Indigo one. This is just so I can show you how I do these leaves. And I've got my Gumball Green, and you just snip across and you've got two leaves. So take your dimensional off the backing, sorry, not the dimensional, turn your flower over, and then have a look and see where you might want these leaves, like that, and they get stuck to the dimensional, and then you stick that on your box. So that's it for today. Fill it up with goodies. If you want to put the divider in the middle, it'll fit in 2 small bottles of bath salts or something like that, and you've got a nice little gift. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I hope you stop by again soon. Bye.
Inside your mind, you'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say